Well, this is pretty mental. Logan Paul has spent $2 million on Pokemon First Edition boxes. I mean, I'm going to get into this and why I think he's very clever in what he's done. So, he originally did this a little while back and opened up a First Edition box which he sold the packs to people. I think it was $11,000 per pack. This time he's doing it for an auction site so you can bid on the actual packs themselves. The packs are probably going to go for between $11,000 and $15,000, my guess. So this is going to be a record for a raffle of any kind that I can think of. The reason why I think he's clever in what he's done is he first entered the Pokemon scene a little while back, and when he did, prices went mental. I'm talking the biggest price hike probably in Pokemon history, because he started getting involved and everybody wanted to get involved as well. He then told everybody he was done in Pokemon and slowed things down. In retrospect, and I was pretty confident at the time what he was doing, he was trying to cool the market, which he did. He then went off when the market cooled and bought a load of first edition boxes. I think he bought 7 in total, cost him $2 million in total, which is, as far as I'm aware, the biggest single, well, it's not a single transaction, but the biggest amount spent in one go. This is crazy. What sort of impact will this have on the market? I mean, personally, I think it will have an impact. I think it will push the prices again. Will it go and push the market as much as it did before when we saw unprecedented levels of rising of prices? I don't think it will do that again. It's going to push the prices up, and the prices will push up. I think it will push the price of base set up, and I think evolutions, as you can already see, if you haven't seen, evolutions have also gone crazy as well, which is a base set reprint. So the evolutions set around 2 weeks ago was around £550 for a box. If you find one for £1,000 now, you're doing very well. The cheapest one I found on eBay this morning was £995. So already there has been a little bit of a push in the market, especially in evolutions. A lot of people complaining, saying that this is not good for the hobby, it's just going to make it unattainable. Let's be honest, can anybody afford a first edition box? Could anybody afford one before he entered the market, where they was peaking around $100,000? When he entered the market, they went up to around $200,000. The price now is, if you want to buy one, probably $350,000 to $400,000. Was you ever able to afford to buy one anyway? I know I weren't, and I know that probably 99.9% of you guys aren't as well. So it isn't really affecting things for people at that level. Unless you're someone that is incredibly rich, then yeah, it's going to affect you. So I don't think this will affect things massively for the everyday person like myself and like yourself. So my opinion is he's a very, very shrewd businessman. He's got all these boxes now. Obviously, he's bought them at a range of prices between, I think it's 325 grand up to 400 grand for the boxes each. He sells that first edition box with the packs going up for auction. All it's going to do is push the prices of all the other first edition boxes he's got, because it will create a massive demand in the market. It's going to be high-end people like influencers, big YouTubers that are going to see it, probably go to him and say, I'll give you $500,000 for each box. So he's going to make a killing on it. The person that's going to make the most money out of this is probably going to be Logan Paul. And fair play, he's a businessman. He loves the hobby. He's just making some money doing this. I've got no qualms with that whatsoever. I think for people like myself, I do a lot of selling of PSA cards, stuff like that. I think it's going to help me out. I think it's going to push the price of PSA and graded stuff massively. And I think it's going to help me out in that respect. So, I mean, there are two sides to the coin. I suppose it just depends on how you want to look at it. In regards to the actual prices of the packs, I think they're around $11,000 at the minute. Not all of them have got bids on them, but I fully expect all of the packs to sell out. It's through Golding's auctions. I fully expect that they will all sell out, and this will be one of the most watched Pokemon events online in history. It's going to do it the 25th anniversary hits. It's going to be absolutely nuts, and I am going to be watching it. I hope you guys are as well. Let me know your comments down below what you think. Is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? But don't tell me it's good or bad. Tell me why you think it's good or why you think it's bad. I'll see you in the next one. Have a lovely day.